UIFPD professional is number 372, Garrett Firescount.
YouTube, what is going on? We are back. I don't want to say officially because I always fall off the wagon, but I feel like this is a good video to make because it is my first high day in like 7-8 weeks on this prep as we get ready for my pro debut at the Tampa Pro on July 31st. So yeah, full day eating coming at you today. And just to give you a little insight on what my macros are on my high day, let me pull it up real quick. My macros today will be 222 grams of protein, 537 grams of carbs, and 47 grams of fat. Now, to compare on what my plan usually looks like, on my Mondays, which is my pool day, my protein is 243 grams, my carbs are 284 grams, and my fats are at 44 grams, and I get that just on Monday. And then the other 6 days of the week are my low days, which are 247 grams of protein, 185 grams of carbs, and 37 grams of fat. So to me, you know, we're digging pretty hard, but we need the conditioning, right? That needs to be the staple we bring to the stage. Prob just bumped cardio up from 45 minutes to 55 minutes a day, or 6 times a week. Step count's still at 13K a day, separate from cardio. My training performance is still holding. I think it's a mental thing at this point. I don't really take pre-workouts, so we can start implementing things like that. That's personal preference on that. So everything's moving and grooving. I was in the 228s this morning, and I personally think I'm going to be between 220, 222 and be stage ready, or stage, weigh-in ready. But ultimately that's Prob's decision, and you know, where we want to land with that. That's not up to me, right? I don't concern myself with it. I just shut the fucking brain off and go operate, execute. So, but yeah, I had a busy morning. I had to go take my car in a discount tire, took an hour, got back, was out of sourdough for breakfast. So I walked down to the local bakery, which thank goodness I have access to. Within walking distance, helps me get my steps in. So picked up a fresh loaf. And so with that, breakfast looks like 3 whole eggs, 60 grams of carbs from sourdough, which to me comes out to about 120, 125 grams of sourdough. And then 100 grams of blueberries this morning, which I actually eat out of the microwave warm. So I buy all my fruit frozen, and then when I measure it out, I microwave it for a minute. I prefer that texture, I prefer that temperature. It's just easier to eat for me. So if you don't try it, or if you haven't tried it like that before, I recommend you try it. You'll fall in love with it, and it's better to mix with things as well. But this morning, I already took my morning shake. I use Project AD, which is just like apple cider vinegar, aloe vera, lemon juice. Add an extra 10 grams of glutamine to that. A gram of sodium. Actually, it's 1,100 milligrams of sodium. My meals all get 1,100 milligrams of sodium on them. So I'm eating a ton of sodium a day. You know, I'm at like 7 liters of water a day. I'm a thirsty little boy. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna eat meal 1. I gotta take care of some prep client check-ins this morning, make sure everybody's set. And then tonight, we fly to Washington, D.C., land in the morning. I took an overnight so I could sleep on the plane. Easier for prep in my head. Hopefully my prep brain didn't fuck me, but we'll see. And we got a show this weekend. We are peaking someone for bikini client for, so I'm excited for that. We're gonna be on the East Coast for the next 4 days, but full day eating coming at you beforehand. Meal 1 gonna go down. I will see you guys for meal 2. All right, back in the same spot for meal 2. As you guys see, I don't really move much. So my step count kind of comes from like direct treadmill work a lot of times. They're like directly forcing myself to get steps. I am hungry as fuck. High days always do this to me. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm also a little on edge. I just had to fuck with my flight on the phone with American. But we have 1 scoop ISO, and then 90 grams of cream of rice with 100 grams of strawberries, 16 grams of almond butter, and 2 rice cakes. Of course, another 1,100 milligrams of sodium on that. Super easy meal, super easy to digest. And it is roughly an hour 40 past meal 1. As you guys know, my morning ran a little long without eating. So I'm actually gonna talk a little bit. I am gonna bypass the meal even though I'm hungry. I'm gonna talk a little bit about meal timing, or just timing in general, and why I don't stress it. Because I know a lot of maybe younger people coming into the sport kind of overemphasize the wrong things. I actually just fit bodybuilding into my life. Like, I make bodybuilding look easy because I live my life and I just happen to fit bodybuilding into it. So I eat my meals whenever I have time. I do my cardio when I have time. Like, I haven't done cardio today yet, right? I fit my step works in when I have time. Okay, I fit my training in when I have time. I don't train at the same time every day. Now, I eat the same pre-gym meal. This is usually my pre-gym meal. Excuse me. So I eat the same pre-gym meal every day right before the gym, but sometimes it's meal 2, sometimes it's meal 3. The same post-gym meal is this, every day, or on my training days. Sometimes that's meal 3, sometimes that's meal 4. So it just depends on my day schedule, but it's not, I don't stress it. It doesn't throw me off. It doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't truly matter in terms of this meal's at 8, cardio's at 7, this meal's at 10, training's at 11:30. Like, my day's not structured like that. My day is structured around check-ins, earned, talking to the manufacturer, getting, new clients onboarded, getting old clients, current clients taken care of, communicating with people. I eat a meal. Any work, I eat a meal. Work, steps, cardio, right? Bodybuilding fits into my life. So for you guys that want to pursue bodybuilding, learn how to integrate it into your life. And all my clients are like this. I don't put meal timing on any of my clients' plans, any of them. I don't do cardio like that. Now, I do recommend, if cardio gets high enough, you split it into 2 sessions. It does make it easier if one is fasted, or at least, I guess, earlier in the morning, while the other one is in the afternoon, preferred after training. But ultimately, you got to do what you got to do. If you got to do an hour of cardio post training, it is what it is, because you got the kids in the morning. What do you just get it done? That's the whole goal. You just take care of business. You just get it done. You just do what you can when you can. Your day should not be ruined because you did not eat meal 1 at 8 a.m. Hell, sometimes I eat meal 1 at 8. Sometimes, like today, I eat it at 10, 10:30. To me, it's irrelevant. And I mean, you guys see my physique. It's not the best in the world, but I have my card. And I would argue it's pretty fucking good. And I don't stress a lot about anything. So I would rather live my life stress-free with the physique I have, than possibly be fucking overstressed and not even have my card. So I like where I'm at. But anyways, I am now going to get to meal 2 because I will fucking ramble all goddamn day if you guys let me. So I'm going to cut myself off there. I'm going to send the order sheet over to the manufacturer for all the earn clothing that is going to be coming in the next month. And one of those pieces includes my Tampa Pro debut tee, which I am super fucking excited for. That's probably my favorite piece. Remember, all these designs are in-house. We make them all ourselves. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And I'm going to go do cardio after this, I think. because I have a little bit of time. And then I will see you guys for meal 3.
All right, meal 3 on the day. It is 1:40. I guess that's 2 hours past meal 2, right on point actually. That's just happened to fall into that window. We went and got half our cardio done. Got a little bit of our food weighed out and frozen, so it's in the freezer right now. I'm gonna fly with that overnight, so I have it tomorrow when I land. It should hopefully be thawed out by then. If not, and then I will microwave it in the morning and, you know, figure it out when I get there. But meal 3 is going to consist of 250 grams white rice, 5 ounces chicken, 100 grams of green bean. I put a dabble of salsa on top, like half a serving. I think it comes out to like 10 grams. And then a little bit of sauerkraut. Because this is a hot topic, I do not weigh my rice raw. I've always weighed my rice out of bulk. I don't measure my water when I cook my rice either. I relatively am close when I cook it the same way because I measure it the same way with my finger, but I've always made my rice the same way and I've never had an issue with it, so take that however you will. But 2 rice cakes as well as 100 grams of pineapple. Good sized meal, but I'm hungry. I get 2 more meals like this, I think, before my last meal. So we still have 3 more of these left for the day. Pretty big day, which I'm excited about. And then, of course, the best 0 sugar soda on the market. The cherry Dr. Pepper 0 sugar. And yes, I drink these. I drink 1 a day. I do. But with this meal, this is usually my post-gym meal. My meal 3 is my post-gym meal. Or if I move it to meal 4, whatever it is. This specific meal, smaller of course, but this specific meal is my post-gym. And typically with this meal, you'll find me doing something like this, sitting on the couch with the window open or in my room, lounging on my bed or something. Just, it's a much more relaxed meal post-gym. I don't know why I chose that meal particularly. I think it's just to get back in like a relaxed mindset for the day. But I always have my soda with this meal. And it just kind of helps, ground me in a sense. I do it every day. So if you guys have the opportunity, 1 a day, 1 meal, to just like step away from everything, right? Stay off of your phone when you eat, stay off of social media. I put my work phone away. I put something on my computer that I can watch. I don't watch Netflix or any of those. I watch YouTube a lot, but I'll actually put on like Apex is what I'm watching right now. Nice wig to be exact. And I'll just eat this meal and relax. It helps me stay stress-free. It helps me stay calm, especially being 8 weeks out, right? I get my work done and then I chill. And then I'll worry about work on the back end. If you're in a constant state of worry, if you're in a constant state of go, you can never relax. You can never get in a parasympathetic state. So you have to be able to chill, right? So I recommend anything you take from this video, be able to just pull back a little bit, 30 minutes a day, and just breathe. Right now, you may say, oh, Gary, you're lucky, fuck you. I built this, right, first of all. So, fuck you. Second of all, you do have the time. You choose not to have the time. That's a you thing, not a me thing, and I have no sympathy for that. So, if that's you and you choose not to, whatever, don't listen to me. Don't really care either way. However, if you do choose to listen to me, it makes life that much more enjoyable. You get to slow down. You get to really be thankful. Even though you worked for it, you get to be thankful for the people that you keep around that support you, for the life you get to build, for everything really. So yeah, let's dive into meal 3 before I get super philosophical with you guys. And then we'll probably pack a little bit, get meal 4 in, finish cardio, meal 5, meal 6, and then airport. Kind of just how my day looks right now. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna eat this and then we'll see you for meal 4. All right, just real quick for meal 4. Because I'm getting ready to travel, we're a little behind again on meals, which is on me, and I just don't stress it. I'll get all my meals, and it's whatever. It's super simple, but this is, oh, I forgot my fucking rice cakes. But same meal as meal 3, just minus the pineapple. So 250 grams white rice, 5 ounces chicken, 100 grams of green beans, just a little bit of mustard on top, and then a little bit of sauerkraut. I didn't mix it so you guys can kind of see. And then I do have 2 rice cakes. I left them up there on the counter. I forgot to grab them. And then after this, we do got to go finish cardio. I got to send out a new bikini athlete's contract to get her set up and get her situated. You guys can probably tell by my energy levels, I'm pretty tanked right now, 8 weeks out, but that's the nature of the beast, right? So, and then pack, I just got to throw a bunch of clothes together, and then we get ready to rock and roll this weekend. Super excited for that. So I'll scarf this down. I'll probably see you guys in like an hour and a half-ish, around 5:30 for 6 actually. Yeah, we could probably push it to 6 for meal 5, which is just going to be a repeat of this meal. So I'll see you then. All right, back for meal 5, which is the same as meal 3. Got the 100 grams of pineapple, 2 rice cakes, and that's my ASMR shit. 250 grams rice, 100 grams green beans, 5 ounces protein, that half serving of salsa on top. Yeah, so meal 5. Meal 6 is a shake, almond butter and rice cakes, I believe. Maybe some more fruit. So that's easy to get down. We ended up pushing this meal back an hour. But I'm pretty much ready to go for my flight tonight, so I'm not overly stressed. But yeah, high day, man. Food goes down easy right now at 550 grams of carbs. Prep in general has been relatively easy. It's, you know, like I said, we just bumped cardio up to 55 minutes. And, you know, we got all the supplements in. We're moving and grooving. I truly don't think we're going to have to drop more than another 7-8 pounds. And with 8 weeks to go, I mean, we got plenty of runway to, you know, possibly do more high days, maybe even bigger high days. My training, like I mentioned previously, super high. So, yeah, let me get this meal down, finish up everything I got to do. I'll get together meal 6. I'm going to do meal 6. I'm trying to debate whether I want to eat at the airport or not. I'd have to drink the shake first, so you guys wouldn't be able to see the shake. Like, you need to see that, right? But maybe I'll just make a quick video of what it is, so you guys know what meal 6 is, and then eat it at the airport. Just so you know my entire full day eating, so I can push it as late as possible, because I'm going to sleep on the plane. That's my plan for tonight, and then wake up on the East Coast. So gonna get this meal down, get some shit taken care of, and then I will explain to you guys what my meal 6 is. So I'll see you then. All right, we're here for meal 6, and I was wrong. So it is a mimic more of meal 1, just kind of almond butter instead of eggs. But what I'm going to do, because I do not want to bring oatmeal or, well, specifically cream of rice through security in my check-in or my carry-on to eat it at the airport,
I'm gonna have the shake here because I'm fucking starving with my last meal. It's only 8:10. So I'm going to make the shake here, and then I will make the sourdough, because I get, or 60 grams of carbs from bread. So I'll make my sourdough, and I will bring that through security, and I will munch on that prior to takeoff. And that will be what I do for my last meal, so you guys kind of have an idea. It's 1 scoop protein, 120 gram of sourdough, and then 16 grams of almond butter, which I'll also just eat here. I've never had almond butter on sourdough. It sounds good. I wonder, I'm actually gonna do that. I'll measure it, put it on top, and I'll smash them together like a sandwich and get those through security. And yeah, I'll snack on those on the other side. Of course, I got the wrong lid. Lovely. And there we go. Then we'll be good to go on the high day. Now, on that, I'm gonna go over what my day was again. Now, the way Prob has the meal plan, to be honest with you, I don't know what I eat per meal, macros or calories. I also don't macro swap things. I eat what's on my meal plan. There are just some things like, you know, for some meals it's like 100 grams of fruit, or you have like 5-ounce chicken breast, or you have alternatives like turkey, or sometimes I'll do tilapia or shrimp. And then for my rice, I get alternatives, potatoes, but I don't eat potatoes. They just don't digest well sometimes. And for me, everything's with digestion. So if I'm not gonna digest it well, I'm not gonna fuck with it. So I just keep it out. Plus rice is like my favorite food. So it goes with everything. But high day ended up coming out to 222 grams of protein, 537 grams of carbs, and 47 grams of fat. And then tomorrow we'll just be back on the grind, back to low days. Tomorrow's Thursday, yep. I'll check in Friday, show Saturday, fly back home Sunday, and then might call it there with travel the rest of the season until post my shows. We'll kind of see the game plan from there. I'll post it to Instagram whenever I come up with that decision. However, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy it. I know my energy is not super high. You know, 8 weeks out, we're digging in. I'm a little stuffed, as I'm sure you can hear me sniffling, but I really do appreciate you guys all being here, watching, following along, supporting me. I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to do this. And I hope I can put more content out for you guys. I know I suck at it, I'm sorry, but I'll try, especially now that we're going into our pro debut, pro season. And I think we're on pace to kind of, you know, hopefully get our name out there. So once again, thank you guys for watching.